3 years we've had a study abroad class called Global Citizen Leadership. At the most basic human level, I always hope our students are learning how to engage, care for, and love other people.
Really, it was just a thought of like, man, I'm going to be able to step out of my comfort zone and try something different, do something different, experience something different. So I was like, I think this will be a great opportunity just to see what else God has, outside of this country, and be able, and ultimately be able to help people.
One of the greatest things I could say about Ronny is when Ronny's presented with a dilemma, it could be hunger, could be poverty, could be education, could be health. When Ronny sees some of these problems, they're still just as fresh in his mind as they were a year ago when he was in the Dominican Republic. And I think that heart and care and concern is something you don't equate with somebody who's running around trying to put people on their backs all day playing defense.
Especially in Dominican, we were working with 3 guys that were with us during that trip, and just they had so much joy in their heart. For the little they had so much joy. Miguel, I think it was Miguel, he every day he was smiling. They all smile, but he was always smiling. He was always happy about something, and it was just like, wow, he has so much little. He coming from somewhere that has a numerous amount of poverty, but he always found a way to smile and just, have a joy through that, and here, you compare to people here, they have all the money, the fame, whatever, and they still complaining.
We went to that area, where they live, and it was very rough. Kids walking around with no shoes on and stepping on glass and things like that. I really bonded with one kid named Heffrey, and that was pretty much my guy.
When we ended the camp and the bus is pulling out, and JC, one of the physically strongest people there, just broke down in tears as the bus pulls away.
And to see him leave, it kind of brought a couple of tears to my eyes, and it kind of brought a couple of tears to his eyes as well, because we really bonded over the course of the camp.
But I think there's another side of that too, for JC just being so appreciative for what he's been given, and feeling like he had a limited time, but at least a time to hopefully give hope to some of those who haven't been given as much as JC has. And
actually I got to talk to him a few times over Facebook. I was able to at least see his face, come up across the screen, and that meant a lot to me. And I would hope one day that I'll be able to go back there and maybe see him again, or do something for the kid. He was a very great kid. He wants to play baseball when he gets older, and I support him to the fullest if I could.
I think this class has given them a vision for their strengths, talents, and their knowledge, and how they can have an impact across the globe.